Welcome to the Buckfast incident. Let's go live to the mean streets of Mulgai, where the posh purveyors of investigation, Finnieston Exposed, are live with a full report. This week on Finnieston Exposed, we are investigating the rise of Buckfast tonic wine. And we thought, we're better to investigate. We're better than to go to the source, right at the source. Now, after a little bit of detective work, we found that the source was actually in Devon. And that's miles away. I don't have time to go to Devon. So we decided to go to a shite pub in Finnieston. There's not many shite pubs left. Most of them are really lovely with craft beers and stuff. But you will, if you look hard enough, with a little detective work, if you look really hard enough, you will find a shite pub. So off we go to a shite pub in Finnieston to find out, where did Buckfast come from? And more importantly, where is it going? So we're here in Shite Pub in Finnieston, and we've got a couple of friends. How are you doing? Yeah. Just get attendance. Yeah, just have attendance. Just ordering some tenants, some bands. Just get some bands, tenants. Yeah. Why not? You know, when in Rome. We're just getting some tenants in Shite Pub in Finnieston. I've noticed there's an older gentleman at the bar. His name's Barry. I think Barry Shrub, the man from the pub. I think. Let's go and. I'm going to try and approach him and see if he'll. I'm sure he's got a little bit of lived experience on Buckfast. I'm sure he's had a few tipples. Hi there. I'm doing a little documentary for my podcast.
Oh, hey, you're one of these, you're one of the hippies, aye. Have you heard that new Bruce Springsteen record? What's this anyway? Is this, what are you recording? Is this a Netflix thing?
It's actually a podcast.
What the fuck's a podcast?
You know, it's kind of like a radio show.
Oh, that radio.
Yeah, exactly. You must remember, we're talking about Buckfast. I mean, you must remember, or maybe you don't remember, your first Buckfast, your first sip of Buckfast.
Oh, I do actually, aye. It was bloody going back a bit. It was last Tuesday when we watched the Brits. My wife, she loves that Lewis Capaldi, so, you know, she went down to the shop and got us a couple of bottles. Hey. Oh, some laugh away, but it was good, aye. Have you heard that Lewis Capaldi record?
Would it be fair to say that this is an old guy's pub?
It's a shithole, son, hey. It's a shithole, hey.
And what about the mythical numbers? What do they mean to you? You know, they get the numbers on the bottles from 1 to 25 or 26, I believe it is. What do the numbers mean, or what do they mean to you?
Oh, let me think, son. Hey, going back a wee bit, hey, but I think, number one means you've got a big... Hey,
Number 2 means you're a big. Aye, number 3 means you're getting the night. Aye. Don't think we can verify. You're calling me a liar, aye. I don't think we can verify anything you're saying. Oh, it's all right for Philip Schofield to lie his wife, but aye.
I'm talking about Philip Schofield again, son.
Yeah, he keeps talking about Philip Schofield.
He's been talking about Philip Schofield for the last few weeks. Can't he stop? Can't he stop, son?
And what about you? Do you drink Buckfast?
No, son. No, son. I don't drink. I only drink lager.
And how much lager do you drink?
About 8 pints a day. But it's no because I'm an alcoholic. I just like the taste of beer, you know. Buckfast for the alcoholics.
So you drink 8 pints per day?
Aye, son. I wake up, get 4 cans for the shop, drink them, have a wee nap, and then come to the pub.
Don't you think that makes you an alcoholic?
No, son. Cause see, I don't drink that vodka, the whiskey, or the Buckfast, or anything like that. I just like a beer. I'm just a drunkard, you know. I like the taste of beer. I'm not an alcoholic, son.
I don't think we can verify. I don't think we can verify any of these claims, or you know. You're calling me a liar. I'm not calling you a liar. I just don't think we can verify those claims. You know, they're you know, there's the Office of Fair Podcasting. They'll you know, we need to make sure that everything's accurate. Yeah, we can't have lies.
I forgot fucking Philip Schofield. He's alright for
No. Cut.
I often wonder. I've often wondered what Buckfast could be about. On one side, you see a clinical operation. You see production of a beverage. You see Buckfast Abbey obviously has accommodation for visitors. I mean, you can go there and you can experience the life of a Benedictine monk. Is Buckfast a long-standing tradition that is heralded by a religious community? Or is it something much deeper than that? Is it the effect that it's had on the population of Scotland is certainly contradictory to the image that it's projected online. For instance, a friend of mine once gave me an ironic present, and it was a bottle of Buckfast, and I had it in my fridge and kept it there. I wasn't sure whether, what time I should drink it at. Was I the sort of person that should engage in drinking in this Buckfast? And one day I was going for some almond milk to put in my coffee, and I swung the fridge door open a bit too haphazardly, and the Buckfast bottle actually flew out at me and smashed on the floor. It was black, thick, congealing liquid escaping underneath the units, and shards of like dagger-like glass just lying in puddles of black and like dragon claws. And I was wondering, is this some kind of mythical, strange enchantment? Is this something that I should be wary of? I still don't know. My friend Lewis will turn up to a party with a bottle of Buckfast, and he'll look cool. But if I turned up with a bottle, everyone would say, "Hey, what are you doing? Buckfast is not for you."
And why is that?
I just don't feel like it's really me. I don't feel like I fit in. Like I see Raj Bams. I see all the cool guys. I see people going to trendy bars and having shots of Buckfast with milk, and I just don't feel like I fit in with it. I look at it. I like the colour of the label. I like the vibe.
Donnie, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mark. Hi.
Hi there. We're just talking today about the rise and fall, or is it still the rise of Buckfast tonic wine? Now, people are saying that Lewis Capaldi invented Buckfast tonic wine, but I don't think that's completely accurate, is it?
It's not accurate, Mark. No, it's not. It's, you know, Bucky, as we call it up here. it's been on the go for years. You know, the rumours are that in terms of its journey into Scotland, it was actually North Lanarkshire. It came through Coatbridge and Airdrie. Some of the schemes out there that the monks, just due to the religious kind of connections, first brought Bucky to Airdrie and Coatbridge, and it found its way to other places like obviously Glasgow and Bathgate, it seems, because the Capaldi lads fair tanking it at the Brits.
Yeah, I mean that was a great moment for Scotland, I think.
Oh, 100%, yeah. He's smashing it. The boy's smashing it.
It makes you proud to be Scottish, but there's people saying that the monks aren't Scottish.
Well, the monks, I suppose, they're divine.
People are saying that some people think that Lewis Capaldi invented Buckfast, but I don't think that's completely accurate.
I think he made it cool.
So before did you notice Buckfast on the streets of Finnieston before Lewis Capaldi?
Growing up in Scotland, I've seen many a bottle smashed on a beach, smashed by a rail line. I've seen many bottles. In fact, when I was at school, I remember hearing a story about somebody being smashed over the head with a bottle. And after my experience of the Buckfast smash in my own home.
Yeah, well, that sounded quite intimidating. There was smashed glass all over your floor. And I mean, people do see it as a dangerous drink, and I think that just proves what you're saying about the shards of glass. I mean, that's very sharp.
It's very sharp.
It's very sharp. You could cut yourself.
You could cut yourself. You could cut anyone with that, you see. I think that's why it's so popular, especially in Scotland.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible that they would actually sell any of it. When you think about, you know, that it's making people unbutton their shirts. It's making people call people hookers. It's literally made of glass. It's a weapon. And inside the shards of glass lies a demon that the monks may or may not have placed there deliberately.
Every bottle's a demon.
And would you say that this is, I mean, right now, lentil soup, would you say that Buckfast is, I mean, it's everywhere right now. It's no matter where you look, it's even at the Brit Awards. You know,
exactly.
But it's like really popular. It's everywhere. It's even at the Brits. It's like sushi or lentil crisps. Has it peaked? Is it time for a Buckfast latte, or is it too late for the Buckfast latte or the buccaccino, if you will?
Well, I think there's perfect timing for it. I think people are more and more likely to engage in it, to be wearing their fashion products. I mean, you can buy Buckfast shirts and hats and scarves. And I think before long, it'll just be the Adidas of the streets or the Nike. It'll be the Buckfast, the Nike and the Adidas, you know.
Football sponsors,
exactly.
Starbuckies, instead of Starbucks.
Exactly, Starbucks, Buckfast, Starbuckfast.
You get Bucky slush puppies, you get Bucky tablet. Buckfast will not have peaked until the big fashion houses give it the stamp of approval, and the young people in Milan, New York, Paris, and London are drinking Buckfast. That's when it'll peak. Tokyo, the Far East, you know.
We've heard it on good authority that there's going to be some American rappers on the show later on who are touring Scotland, Glasgow specifically, West End specifically, and they're coming to the West End of Glasgow and they're going to try Buckfast. Would you have any advice for them?
My advice for them is parental advisory, explicit content. Proceed with caution. That's what I would say to them.
Would you recommend a nice cheese that they should eat with it, or?
Well, if they're really going to go for it, then yes, I would recommend the cheese La Rustique, which is a French smelly cheese, which I believe you can buy in Waitrose.
Well, yeah. I mean, does Waitrose sell Buckfast though? It might need to be a double trip.
I think you'd have to go to somewhere else. I've never seen it in Waitrose when I go to buy my wine. Yeah,
I don't think you get it. I think you might need to go east. For the wine. I mean, if you've got a keen eye, you may have noticed that there's mythical numbers on each bottle.
Yeah.
What does that all mean? There's been lots of theories about these numbers. Do you know what the numbers mean?
I know what the monks say they mean, and I also know what they mean to me. But I suppose it's became slightly mythical. Apparently, according to the monks, PR team, which they need to obviously hire a bigger PR team every year, because they're getting so much good publicity year after year, now with all the good.
Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah. But the monks say it's just because they come from different vats, but we all know that's not true.
Yeah.
It's about the extra ingredients they put in each bottle. A number one, obviously, you can taste the difference between a number two and a number one, for example. There's no way that I would even contemplate drinking a number one, but I would certainly love to just savour the flavour of a number two day after day.
So what's the difference between a number one and a number two for you?
For me, the number two is saltier, is less acidic, it's got oaky undertones. It just when you first smell a number two, it's like the smell of a forest on a rainy morning. It just conjures up so much imagery in my mind.
So you might have noticed before that in each bottle of Buckfast there is a mythical number on the bottom of that. Have you any idea what these numbers signify?
I have a bottle right here.
What number is it?
608718.
Really? See, it's not. I mean, the myth. So it goes. The story goes that it's a number between 1 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe have a look at the bottom of the bottle. Maybe there's a.
I'm looking.
Yeah. No number between 1 and 26. Could it be a bootleg bottle you have here?
6.
Perhaps you've got. This has been. I mean, I've heard there is a lot of bootleg monks going around. The monk.
Wait. I think I might have discovered the secret. 22.
22. That's a really good number. I do enjoy a 22.
22.
What does it all mean, though? What do these numbers mean? What does it mean to you?
Well, now that I've discovered the number of 22, and I'm typing it into my Buckfast 22 Buckfast into the internet, I'm going to find for you the answer. And it says property deals for 22 Buckfast Road. Buckfast Lane.
So you think that this is a sign that maybe you have to buy this property?
It might well be. I'm looking at £544 per month.
Just buy it, man. Just buy it. It's meant to just
£14,000.
Just get your people to just buy it, or just
buy it.
Type in your credit card details. Buy it, man.
Okay, buy it.
This is a sign from the monks.
It's in the area of Buckfast.
It's meant to be, man.
Buckfast Lay.
Just go and start a new life.
It says the property is located 22 Buckfast Road, Buckfast Lay.
You call that radio is in this episode is going to have some artists from America who are playing Scotland for the first time and they're considering trying Buckfast tonic wine. Do you have any advice for them? How much should they have? Is there anything to look out for? And maybe what should they be eating with their Buckfast?
I think it's always, the Yanks. If the Yanks are coming over and they're going to be drinking Buckfast, just get them to take it easy, especially if they've got guns. Because let's be honest, in Glasgow, if we had guns the way they do in America and Buckfast, we'd probably have a population of about 1,000. It would be brutal. So if it is the Yanks. And I don't want to stereotype on You Call That Radio, but if they're gun-toting Yanks, make sure they're only drinking maybe a half bottle each, and definitely eating, I don't know, maybe a Greg's.
Yeah, Greg's. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Maybe a clam chowder and a Greg's.
100%.
And finally, I mean, obviously the reason you've got to have a Greg's with your half bottle is because you might start gun-toting, as you say. Have you ever had a messy night out of Buckfast bants? What happened to you? What happened to you?
What happened to me on the bucket? Oh, I've had
bants.
Many a night out where you're up at Sleazy's, you're tanking the bucket, cocktails, the bants is flowing, you're thinking, do we hit the garage or campus or the ABC? Obviously only one of them's still there now, but in my bucket heyday, It's like the 60s. If you drank Buckfast, you don't remember, the 60s or your Buckfast binge.
Campus is back. Let's go back to the milk. Is Buckfast milk the new soya milk of 2020? Is it the new oat milk?
I don't know if it's going to rival the oat milk, but certainly, and some people like as they say, a bevy for breakfast. They might have a Buckfast. Buckfast in their porridge. I don't know about that. I don't know, but
Buckfast breakfast. It does have a ring to it.
Yeah, you should market that.
Is that why so many people drink it in the morning? Is it a morning? Like you said earlier, you weren't sure if it was what time you should be drinking Buckfast. Did you have a feeling that maybe morning was the time for you, just before everyone else is up, before the roar of the city?
Well, personally, I don't like feeling too intoxicated. The one time that I actually tried Buckfast, I felt like I maybe overstepped the mark with a certain friend of mine, someone who no longer really wants to speak to me because of the actions that followed. So,
if you don't mind them explaining what happened.
Well, the problem is that I don't really remember it. I was just going to have a few beers, and I was at a friend's house, and they were like, would you like some Buckfast? And I was looking at everyone, they were looking at me, and I felt like, well, maybe I should try it, try new things. And I drank some of it, and it wasn't exactly like a Pinot Noir. It wasn't Bordeaux Grand Cru. It was much more dark, and it's hard to say, but the shakes that came from the taste, and and after that, I only remember laughing. I remember some spiraling, and then not much after that. But apparently, I was an absolute riot.
And what did he say you did? It's okay. There's not many listeners in this show anyway.
Well, I was running around with my shirt open. I was shouting at people, random crazy things. I don't even know, but I didn't mean to call my friend a hooker, you know. I mean, it's not some word that I would normally ever use, and it's very derogatory, and I really don't believe that I said it, but they all said that I called my friend a hooker, and it's hard to quantify that because it's not me, you know.
It was something else.
It's someone else, like the demon. Maybe that's it. Maybe it unleashed the demon, you know. Maybe I haven't. I'm possessed.
Maybe the monks put the demon in the bottle.
Now we're onto something, perhaps, eh?